I think that's what we pride ourselves on and what we strive to do is bring an energy to every game.
I'm Corey Donahue.
I'm Justin Brunken with the American Outlaws.
In 2007, Justin and Corey were passionate soccer fans who felt like something was missing. An organization uniting other supporters of U.S. national team soccer. So they created the American Outlaws.
USA! USA!
A membership-based nonprofit, the fan club that started with a few Midwestern chapters now has more than 20,000 members, gathering for tailgates and large supporter sections for U.S. matches locally and abroad, including trips to the World Cup.
We have 200 chapters, official chapters, with more unofficial ones trying to become official, all across the U.S. and plus Mexico City and London as well.
The two longtime friends have held other full-time jobs for most of the history of the American Outlaws. Corey is a highway design engineer. Justin has a marketing background.
Hi, my name is Alex. Talk about pursuing your passion through the work you do.
There are, a million soccer fans in America sitting on their couches who had similar ideas to us. And they're just as passionate maybe as we are about the team, but they didn't see it through the tough stuff. And passion for me is what sees you through the tough stuff. That's what separates the doers and the innovators and the entrepreneurs from the rest of the couch sitters, in my opinion.
Hi, my name is Logan. What is one thing from your youth that still influences you?
I think I've always was pretty competitive and learned to be competitive and had to finish everything I started. And I think that goes into how we worked with American Outlaws to make sure that even if we had an idea, to not just give up if we had lows or we weren't seeing the progress we thought. I had to finish it. I had to see where it went, and just somewhat competitive, probably mostly with myself, to want to be the best I can be. And I thought that kind of really drove us to where we needed to be with American Outlaws.
Hi, my name is Will. Talk about collaborating with others.
Collaboration is super, super important if you're going to get to the end goal. And the way that you can collaborate the best is through open and honest and direct communication. You've probably heard this 100 times, and it can't be said enough that communication is the grease that makes the engine run. When you're collaborating with people, communicate, over-communicate. That's everything.
Hi, my name is Ricardo. Talk about the importance of persistence.
I think along with that, persistence, I think where American Outlaws is today and how we're so successful is consistency. I think if we would have just tried something once and we didn't see immediate success, I don't think we would have been where we were 4 years later at 30,000 members. We always understood that we had to be at every single game, even if only like 2 people showed up, because 5 games later, we had hundreds of people show up, and they're spreading the word based on knowing that no matter what, we're going to be at every single game. So I think you can probably say persistence is being consistent, and I think that goes for almost any sort of idea or organization or thing that you pursue.
Hi, my name is Madison. What's your best advice for young innovators?
If you have the means and you have the passion to see something through, follow it and trust your gut. And it's likely that there are other people out there who have the same feeling you do and just don't have the skills that you have or maybe the passion that you have. But trust yourself and do what's right, and it'll probably get you to where you want to be.
Don't think too small and work with others. I think if you bring and think that you can do everything yourself, and you don't ask for advice and learn from others and try to collaborate and partner with other people. How we grew was really working and getting advice and talking to other people in Lincoln, Nebraska. You won't know everything. And so I think working with others and making sure you don't control and let them help you get to where you want to be, I think is the biggest thing.